literally just so sweaty.
4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours.
Start the run tomorrow at 4 a.m. and every 4 hours there's a run, and then my 12th run will be midnight Saturday. Day one of this challenge. It is currently 3:48, so in just about 10 minutes I am going to head out on my first 4 a.m. run. Getting up this early for the first run at least is not a big a deal for me. I normally get up pretty early. What's making me nervous is actually running in the dark. I'm not really used to running in the dark. It's a little bit of a eerie feeling for me, but hopefully the thrill of that will keep me going as I drink my lemonade to get ready. Yeah, it is super dark out here. Like, there's a few lamps lighting the way, but it's super dark. I'm running this first 4-miler in my neighborhood, and each loop is about 1/3 of a mile, so it'll be like 12 laps around. First mile of the challenge done. I feel pretty good. We're in the middle of a heat wave here, and we are also in the middle of a unhealthy air conditions warning, but that did not stop your girl. 2 more laps around, baby. First one done. Only 11 more. Woo. First one done. Time to check it off. 1 of 12. So as much as I would love to hop back in bed right now, I gotta go to work. A little lighter outside now. So I work part-time as a personal trainer, so we are heading to the gym right now to train some people. The nice thing about working as a personal trainer is I can kind of make my schedule, so I was able to arrange my clients around the schedule of this challenge. I really believe if you have a passion for exercise and wellness, it's almost your obligation to share that and to try to help other people find the same love and fulfillment in taking care of their bodies as you do, which is why I decided to become a personal trainer. So the gym I work at, it's pretty small. It's very community focused, very family focused, so I really like it. It's not like a big box gym. It's one of the very first gyms that I started working at as a personal trainer like 4 years ago. So I absolutely love it. I have a lot of close friends here. A lot of my clients have become really close friends of mine. And yeah, it's like a second home to me. Really gonna try to limit the amount of caffeine that I have during this, but I absolutely need it right now. Also, yeah, I know it's in a blender bottle. Mind your business.
2 hours later.
Just before 8 o'clock. And we are headed to my second run. Feeling like I want to do this run on the canal. Be 2 miles out, turn around, 2 miles back. The canal will be shaded at this time in the day, so hopefully it's still a little bit cool from the night. It's, you know, already 75 degrees and it's not even 8 a.m. The reason that I love running on the canal is that there's a Dunkin' Donuts right next to it. I am a Dunkin' queen. I'll take a Starbucks, but it's just, it does not hit for me the way Dunkin' does. There is like no one here right now, which is honestly perfect. Nothing worse than running on the canal and having to weave around, you know, dogs and women with strollers. So there's none of that right now. So I'm gonna have a nice clear path, 2 miles out, 2 miles back. Let's get it. I'm trying to run all of these without any music. So, because why not make something that's already so hard, like even harder? 2 mile turnaround. Let's run it back. Everyone else's watch gets super confused whenever you turn around. Like, It's like, oh, did you start going in reverse? Let's add 3 minutes to your pace. So disgusting. And it's only 8:30 in the morning. Telling you guys, it just hits different. Coco wanted her moment in the limelight, so she's here with us. So, second run done. I'm gonna get some food. Probably do peanut butter toast and eggs. Next run is at noon. Say hi. Forcing myself to hydrate during this because I never drink enough water, but that is absolutely not an option. Straw is necessary. So as you can see, my area is in an excessive heat warning until 10 p.m. tonight. Stay in an air-conditioned room. Okay, stay out of the sun. I'm doing none of that. So if we look at this nifty graph here, we can see right now I'm about to go for my third run and it's 86 degrees and sunny. So definitely not pleasant, but if you look here, 4 p.m., this is when I'm doing my fourth run. The temperature is going to peak at 94 degrees. I am going to be on the struggle bus at this time. That is going to be, oh, just stay tuned for that one. I'm my sunscreen because even though I'm an Egyptian queen, we do not need any skin cancer today. Outfit number 3. So these are my favorite shorts and my nails match. Okay, Liz, no one cares. Let's go for this run. I'm in the park right now that's right by my house, and there is not one person here because it's so hot. On a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being I could run a marathon right now, 0 being I'm on death's doorstep, I'm at about a 6.1 left. Number 3. Whew. Literally just so sweaty. Like, oh, that was a hot one. It was actually my fastest one so far, but I have no idea how. My next run, like I said, it's gonna be even hotter, like 10 degrees hotter, so send prayers. Time to shower. My face is so red right now. Like, I don't know if this does it justice, but I don't usually get red, and I am like red as a tomato. Okay, so this is a little mini chicken quesadilla that I made with salsa and sour cream. And then I also love to make this like Mexican salad. So it's just lettuce, a little bit of ranch. I know, weird, but it works. A little bit of ranch, sour cream, cumin, paprika, and red pepper. So this is my lunch. So I normally add like tortilla chips to this salad, but we didn't have any, so I added wheat thins. Close enough. Carb up. Currently icing my ankles. So I do have a tendency to get tendonitis in my Achilles, so I just figured I would get ahead of it and start icing them now. I am actually feeling a little bit of soreness in my legs, which I was not expecting this early on, so definitely going to need to get ahead of it with the ice and the foam rolling. Yeah, hopefully it just doesn't get any worse. This is the first run that I'm kind of dreading. It's gonna be so hot. It's gonna be rough. But we gotta do it. Realizing that I'm gonna have like 5 different tan lines from this challenge. Yeah, it is toasty. All right, so we are heading over to the gym. I'm going to do run number 4 outside the gym. We have like a loop, a gravel loop. So I'm gonna do my 4 miles there. I have Splendor bottle of ice cold lemonade. So when I'm done with this run, I have a client at the gym right after. It'll actually be kind of good because I think after the last run, just showering and then lying down, I think that like made my legs a lot more sore. It'll be good that I have to be there and be moving around to try to slow down the pace on this run a good bit, because I'm realizing that I might be, your girl might be going a little too hard. 95 degrees, weather app says feels like 98 because of the humidity. Perfect. What would David Goggins do? WWDGD. Okay, I'm done with myself. Let's run. 2 miles in. Sports bras digging in to my skin. Sunscreen in my eyes. Just straight up unpleasant. But you know what they say? The body achieves what the mind believes. It's all up here. We got this. I am really struggling. Blister developing in my right big toe. Undoubtedly because I am drenched in sweat. But we are gonna smile. Body achieves what the mind believes. 100%. One of the hardest runs of my life. I just sat in this car for 15 minutes before I started this video. Drank that whole thing of ice water, AC on full blast. I actually got like dizzy at the end of that. That was a risky one. Don't try this at home, kids. Seriously. Whew. Still had a little bit of time before that client, so I scooted home because I needed a shower. I don't know how I thought I was gonna get away with not showering before coaching that kid, but yeah, I just took like an ice cold shower, and now I have to book it back, train this client, and then eat some dinner, maybe get some shut-eye for like a second, and then 8 p.m. run. Also, third of the way there. We're almost halfway. I mean, we're basically done. Not sure if eating all that pasta 30 minutes before my next run was a good idea. Carb up. About that time. Time for run number 5. Outfit number 5. Top is Noble, shorts are Fabletics. Got a little purple thing going on. We're gonna get this run. Having that big ass plate of pasta right before this was a bad idea. My stomach is not happy right now. I'm in danger. I cannot believe that I let myself eat that much food right before this. I know better than that. I am cramping so bad, and I'm only a mile in, and cramps are subsiding. Those were actually like excruciating. Thought I was gonna vom for a second, but we good now. Honestly, the nice thing about this challenge is it's getting me out running times that I normally wouldn't. I would never come out 8 p.m. for a run. I'm a morning runner. It is honestly beautiful. Slowest one yet, but number 5. Now the sun may have gone down, but it is still 90 degrees. Last mile's tough, but we did it.
A few moments later.
It is thunderstorming so bad right now outside. Praying that it stops. It's like 10:30 right now. I'm gonna try to close my eyes and rest and hope that by then this is over. I did get like an hour of sleep, which is good. The storm has let up a little bit. Thank God. It's still raining, but it's not like lightning anymore, which that would be very bad, very dangerous. Let's not do that. We already made it through a heat wave, so let's not get struck by lightning. Don't really want to go out there in the rain and run 4 miles, but I guess that's the point of the challenge, ain't it? Boyfriend gave me this rain jacket, finally coming in handy. Took off the rain jacket. It's not raining that hard and it is still warm out here. The rain might actually help keep me cool. Power just went out in my whole neighborhood. So that's great. Literally all the street lights just went off for just like a minute. So the whole town lost power for a second, but we're okay. Everything's fine. Last mile of my first midnight run. The number of frogs that I've seen on the road so far, they're all out because the ground is all wet. Probably seen like 20 already. We're halfway there. 6 runs down, 6 to go. That run honestly felt a lot better than runs 4 and 5. Temperature was coming down. It was raining, but luckily no thunderstorms. Was very scary when the power went out for a second. It was a literal pitch darkness, but thankfully it came right back on. Finished it up. Pace was a little bit better. Picked it up at the end. Legs are still feeling really good. I feel so like thankful and blessed that my body can do this and that my legs can handle this volume. Gonna try to get some sleep. Hopefully a couple hours, fingers crossed. Tomorrow I have my 4 a.m. run with my friend Belinda. She's gonna run it with me. So that's something to look forward to. The issue with this is like, now I'm awake, now I'm ready. I'm like, what's for breakfast at 12:30 in the morning? Yeah, I passed out for those 2 hours, which was good, but now I feel groggy. I'm tired. Girls tie-tie. Can't even see you on the camera screen.
Oh my god. How extra are you? We out here, 3:50 in the morning, doing some things. You've been doing like record time.
Yeah, I'm like, why am I going this fast?
Yeah.
I keep trying to slow down and then it's not.
Okay, are we starting?
Really?
Might as well.
Might as well get it going, right?
Yeah, true.
All right. Just finished our first mile. Can't see her because it's pretty dark. Linda's training for a 10K, so this is like basically her long run for the week.
Who's gonna carry the boat?
2 miles in.
2 miles in.
Doing amazing, sweetie. Last loop, baby. She hasn't stopped yet.
Can't talk. I cannot believe we did that shit.
This girl just ran 4 miles without stopping. Yo.
All because of this girl.
Crushed
They don't know
it.
me, son.
Bye, boo. Thanks for the support.
Of course.
That was a good one. Temperature was perfect. Nice, easy run. It was definitely helpful to have her this morning. I did not want to get up. I was tired. But yeah, like I said, Belinda's training for a 10K, so she tries to do a long run every week. And this is the first time that she did 4 miles without stopping, so wins all around this morning, and let's try to get some sleep. I have to put this watch on one more time. You already know that my watch is gonna notify me tomorrow. You're a little behind on your rings today. You were a little bit further yesterday. Like, yeah, no shit. I'm not gonna be running 24 miles a day, like on the daily. I'm not a lunatic. Well, maybe I am a lunatic, but forget that. We're going back to the canal for run number 8. I really enjoyed my canal run yesterday. I usually do my long runs on the canal, so I'm usually running like 10 to 15 miles on the canal. So being able to just go out 2 miles and come back 2 miles just feels really nice. If you're gonna do this challenge, definitely recommend trying to switch up your routes as much as possible. It's just gonna keep it like less boring. 72 degrees right now, so pretty nice. I had a good pace for this one. Again, this challenge was never about like the pace for me. I don't really care as long as I get the miles in, but it does feel good to have that sub 8-minute pace for like most of these. Stomach has been kind of like unhappy during this challenge. Like after the 4th run, it started to get like really upset, and it's not to the point where it's deterring me from running, but it definitely doesn't feel great. I don't know if it's just that I'm like jostling everything around in there and then letting it settle and then jostling it around again, but that is something that I did not expect. Yeah, I think the sub 8-minute pace miles might be done. Legs are just refusing to go faster right now. Pretty much stuck at 8:15 pace. 2-mile turnaround. These legs feeling heavy. 1.5 miles left. So humid. Cannot wait for my Dunkin' Donuts. Run number 8 done. 32 miles down, 16 to go. I picked it up there at the end. Pace is not accurate because it's so humid that none of my screens are working. Literally was clicking stop on my watch and it was not stopping for like at least 30 seconds. So the overall pace isn't correct, but I was able to pick up that last mile and bring it sub 8 minutes. From here on, it's just stay injury free and finish the runs. Picking up my mom a coffee too because she's the best and she deserves it. It was so cute last night when I was running my midnight run. She was worried about me, so she literally sat in the house and watched out the window as I completed lap after lap at midnight. Love her. First sip of caffeine of the morning. Oh, just nothing like it. Rushing home to let the dogs out because there's a very small window between the time the dogs wake up and the time they need to be let out of their crates. And if they are not let out of their crates, they will poop in their crates. So we need to deal with that ASAP. First order of business. Look at these angels. Hey babies, you ready? Cleo usually takes a little while to get out. Oh, nope, she's ready today. And then this one I gotta pick up. They got bunk beds. Right to the door. Be in my YouTube. Hi. So we're 2/3 in. I don't feel tired anymore, like fatigued. I feel awake, at least right now. Legs are feeling tired, but I only have 4 more runs to get through, so I think we can do it. Food-wise, I have really not been following the plan that I set out for myself here. And like with my stomach, I'm not really sure what to do because I feel hungry, but my stomach is kind of hurting right now. I might just do like toast with nothing on it and eggs, like just things that are really like easy to digest, and we'll see how that goes. But I'm just going to ice my ankles, maybe take some ibuprofen and rest. The key to making good eggs is knowing when to take them out of the pan. I don't use any butter or milk or anything other than eggs in my scrambled eggs, and they turn out amazing every time. Like, see how they look like they're not quite done? Now is the perfect time to take them out. So on my eggs, I love to put a little bit of this stuff with ketchup. Probably not the move with my stomach, so I'm just gonna use like a little bit. Hopefully this does not upset my stomach. Nothing like eggs and toast. Had a little water damage situation that has not been resolved, so we just have been living with that hole. It's fine. I wasn't gonna put anything on my toast, but I was feeling it. Eggs, I did 2 whole eggs and 3 egg whites. expand my running knowledge because I eventually would like to take on running clients online. Before I can do that, I need to be able to speak from more than just my own experience. So I've gotten myself a few books. This is the first one I'm working on. It's called Running Anatomy. So I am going to read this for a little bit while I ice my ankles. And then it's time to get ready for run number 9. Got my girls with me, of course. It is definitely getting mentally more challenging at this point. I'm worn down, but you know, I ran my first marathon in April and I qualified for Boston. I'm looking at my medal that I have on the wall right now. That's why I bring it up. And I just tell myself, if I can do that, if I can run 26 miles straight, I can do this. Let's get ready for run number 9. This has been a game changer for me. Outfit number 9. Honestly, Noble should just sponsor me at this point. I think I've worn a Noble sports bra for almost every run of this challenge. So ridiculously hot. You ever get mad at the weather? Like, feel genuinely angry at the temperature right now. Just barely holding on, honestly. Scale of 0 to 10, I'm at like a 2. That was absolutely insane. Hardest one by far. I'm not even taking my clothes off. I'm literally about to jump right in this ice cold shower with my clothes on. I am dying. It's better. It's so funny. Someone messaged me on Instagram and was like, girl, how many times are you showering during this? And legitimately, I have needed to shower every single time. It's been so hot and humid. So that was my 9th shower. You gotta be smart about it. You can't be taking a long time in there because it might seem like 3 hours downtime is enough, but it's really not a lot. So I've been taking quickies, but so many showers. We need to appreciate this tan line. That is one strong line. Like, damn. Okay, for lunch we're doing a open-faced sandwich. So this is Italian pulled pork that my mom makes, and then I put provolone cheese and ketchup on top, and I also put ranch seasoning because I'm obsessed with ranch. Also watermelon, I'm obsessed. Just eat it right out of the tub. Carb up. I really want to be eating my crumble cookies right now, but with my tummy situation, it's just not a good idea. Never checked off run number 9. I have to check these off. Brings me so much joy. So we are going to try a different approach for this next run. Last time I did this run yesterday, I almost passed out from heat exhaustion. And it is even hotter today. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pack a cooler, fill it with ice packs. Had a water bottle in the freezer. So I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna bring an ice lemonade, put that in there, and like another water bottle. And what I'm gonna do, I'm going to the park for this run, which I haven't done yet, and it's basically one big loop. So I think each loop is half a mile. So every half a mile, I'm gonna take a pit stop, like dump some of that ice water on me, grab a swig of lemonade, and keep going. Even though I'll be like stopping for a second, I actually think my pace might be faster because I won't be so exhausted from the heat. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'm tired, my legs are tired, but we're in good spirits. We're smiling. 3 more to go. Let's get ready for run number 10. Just did my laundry, so outfits are repeating now. My dog is like, Mom, like, why are you doing this to yourself? You lunatic. She has no idea what I'm saying. Just a girl and her cooler. I guess we're ready. Yeah, I know my car's messy. I have a lot of talents, but being organized and neat is not one of them. It is what it is. I have this enormous cooler and it has 2 water bottles in it. So much ice. My hope is that this is the first afternoon run where I don't feel like I'm literally about to die and pass out. I could care less what the pace is for this one. It could be 9-minute, 9:30 pace for all I care. I just want to actually like feel decent, feel like I'm in control, and feel like I'm not sick when I'm done. So we are here. There are actually cars here, which I'm shocked that people are here in this heat, but you do you, boo. I'm doing me, so props to them. The reason I chose to do this run in this park is because a lot of the loop, if I remember correctly, is pretty well shaded. So I'm hoping that in addition to the ice water that I brought, will make this a more pleasant run. All right, leaving my cooler right here by my car. And every like mile or half mile or so, I'll be coming from there. That's where the loop is. So I'll run here, pop this open, grab a sip of water, dump some water on myself, and then keep going. Without further ado, run number 10. Staying in the shaded regions as much as I can. Definitely feel a difference, honestly. It feels like 10 degrees cooler in the shade. First water stop. I'm gonna try to be as efficient as I can. Get in and out of there. Oh yeah. Quick and efficient. Almost 2 miles. Feeling okay so far. Improvement from the last run. Okay, 3 miles in. 1 more pit stop and then we finish it up. Did it. I'm dying, but for a different reason than I was before. Dying because I was actually able to push hard, not because the heat was draining me. Imagine, I can't even speak. I was gonna say, amazing what happens when you actually use your head and plan. Water is good. We need water. Side note, I am so sorry to all my friends on Strava. I am literally blowing up their feed. They're probably like, what in the hell is this girl doing? When I do like a race or something important like this, I log all of the runs on Strava so that I have it as sort of like a log for myself to look back on. And I have literally been updating Strava every 4 hours with a new run. Probably like, are you good? Is she okay? I'm concerned. Sitting in my room, minding my own business, and look who's rolling in. Storm clouds. We are once again about to have rain tonight. We'll see if I have to go out in the rain again for my 8 p.m. run. That's all. Severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 9 p.m. I cannot catch a break. It's the second severe thunderstorm watch. Last night and today, we have lost power. We've been in a heat wave since yesterday. Air quality was poor all of yesterday. This challenge that is already so hard, it could not be harder. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Mainly just hoping that this weather lets up because I'm actually like kind of excited. Like I have 2 runs left and I want them to be pleasant. And that just looks unpleasant out there. It's 7 o'clock now, so I have another hour before I need to be out there. So I'm hoping that it just lets up a little bit so it's not quite so heavy. Because a little bit of rain is actually pretty nice, but this is like torrential downpour with lightning. So that's not great. I really wanted to do every run outside for this challenge. Like no matter what, no matter the conditions, I wanted to go out there and do it outside. But if it's lightning out there, I've already made so many not smart decisions. Let's just, fingers crossed, it stops.
Eventually.
It's like God is on my side. Cleared up way before it said it was going to on the forecast. Looks beautiful out now. Run number 10. Only 8 more miles left total. Not as hot, but it's still humid, so got my cooler just in case I need it. I'm going to be doing run number 11, and I think I said 10 earlier, but I meant 11. Run number 11 and run number 12 I'm going to be doing right in my neighborhood. Still pretty humid. I think I'm just going to take one pit stop this time at the 2-mile mark. Number 11. Not my fastest, not my slowest. Literally had to ask my mom to get me a towel so I don't drip all over the house. You know what this challenge has taught me? It's taught me that I really run when the conditions are ideal. I don't run in this. I don't run in the heat, the humidity, the rain. You know, if it's ever gross outside, I usually just run on the treadmill. This is hardening me in ways that I did not predict. All right, I get to check off another. Run 11. 1 more to go. Unreal. Whew. A shower. Stomach doesn't feel so good, so maybe just like a piece of bread or something. And then relax, maybe get like an hour or 2 of shut-eye. And then we get our last one of the challenge. One more check. I just woke up from napping for an hour and a half. Whew. I just want to sleep, but I'm also super excited about this last final run. They're so like concerned right now. Normally they're in their beds by now, so they have no idea like what's going on. They're absolutely like flabbergasted.
12 o'clock midnight.
Last time I have to put my watch on for this. Thinking like, why are the 4 a.m. runs like so much less creepy than the midnight runs? It's because of the birds. 4 a.m. run, you have like the birds chirping. Midnight, no birds. Like, I think I saw a bat last night and that was about it. None of that is stopping us now. Last run, run number 12. Stay hard, get it done. Whole squad's coming out for this last run. Squad is out. They're gonna watch me as I complete each lap.
Squad is out.
Finally, the last run of the challenge. The heat breaks. It's like 70 degrees. So nice. My mom is so cute, calling out how many laps I have left each time around. Whew. That was a bat. Mile left. Last loop. I'm about to sprint. Because you know your girl, she don't leave anything in the tank. We're gonna leave it all out here. Finish strong. You know what they say, last one, fast one. Couldn't have done it without my cheer squad. 48 miles, 48 hours. 7:50, 7:40, 7:25, and then 7 minutes, basically. So I feel so good to be done. I can't believe that I pulled out, you know, a fast one at the end. That means I'm recovering well. And we did it. We did the thing. I'll do a full debrief tomorrow morning, but right now, shower and sleep.
6 hours later.
Temperature is literally perfect today. I feel like it was literally just the 2 days I was doing the challenge. It was like hot, humid every single run. Now it's beautiful. Makes me want to run. Unwell. It's not good today. That coffee is not up to standard, but oh well. I suppose the show must go on. I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna do a little debrief about the challenge, my experience with it, takeaways, you know, tips and tricks, things like that. So that is it. We are officially done. The 4x4x48 challenge. Honestly, I feel amazing. Who knows how my legs are gonna feel tomorrow, but like right now, I feel perfectly fine. Just had a good night's rest after my last midnight run. I feel great. So takeaways from the challenge. First of all, I literally chose to do this challenge during a heat wave. If you are not an experienced runner, I would not recommend that. I would not recommend it in general, but especially if you're not an experienced runner, because for me, the running, the mileage was not a problem. It was the heat and the humidity that were killing me every run. Really curious to know like what my paces would have been if the temperature was manageable. The fact I'm considering doing it again right now in better conditions, I can't. Anyway, my recommendation would be to be more strategic about when you decide to do this challenge. Pick a couple days where the temperature is mild, conditions are good. That's just gonna make it a little bit easier. If you wanna be insane like me, you can pick the hottest 2 days of the year, which leads me to my next tip. This is more for experienced runners. Leave your ego at the door when it comes to heat. I think I was looking at the temperatures and I did not want to stop because I felt like the challenge wouldn't have counted if I didn't do the 4 miles like without stopping. But that what run was it? That 9th or 10th run where I brought the cooler and I took the pit stops and drank water and poured the ice water on myself. That made a huge difference. And honestly, my overall pace was faster than when I didn't stop and take the pit stops. So leave the ego at the door, be safe. There was that one run that I literally felt like I was gonna pass out. So be careful. Definitely hydrate if you're doing this challenge. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Your body is going to need the water. So drink before you even feel thirsty. Do not take in caffeine after noon. Drink your coffee or whatever in the morning, but then that's it, because you are going to need those few hours of sleep. I did my 8 p.m. run, I got an hour of sleep. I did my midnight run, I got a couple hours of sleep. I did my 4 a.m. run, I got a couple hours of sleep. And I think that kept me going throughout the challenge. Your body needs sleep, so do whatever you can to make it so that you can get an hour or 2 of sleep before those night runs. If you don't care about your pace, try to recruit your friends to do a leg or 2 with you, because that leg that I had Belinda with me was awesome. I did not want to wake up for that run. That was just about where my mental fatigue was starting to come in, and it was super helpful to have her there with me and just to know that you have that support. So if you can, try to get a support system in place, especially if you don't care about your paces, have someone run it with. Do not eat 3 servings of spaghetti and half of a crumble cookie 20 minutes before a run. That was such a bad run for me. I would recommend trying to eat within 30 minutes after a run. So do your run, 30 minutes to let everything settle, and then maybe eat something, let it digest, because then you have 3 hours, 2.5 hours to digest before you have your next run. My stomach was not happy during this challenge. I don't know if that's just me or if other people have had this issue, but after run number 5, from that point on, my stomach did not feel right the rest of the challenge. That being said, I feel amazing right now. I'm super happy that I did this challenge. I really find personal fulfillment in doing challenging things like this, things that test me physically and mentally. I think they make me a better person. They help me inspire other people. And yeah, this was a really good, this was a good challenge because it was like a great mix of mental and physical hardship, especially with like how hot everything was outside, and just there was a lot of struggle, but I feel amazing now. It was totally worth it. The nice thing about this challenge too is that I feel like it's really accessible. Like if you want to give it a try, you can. Like you don't have to run, you can walk, you can bike. Just like getting yourself up and moving for 30 minutes to an hour every 4 hours, and you will see like the mental shift as you go through the challenge. Like it's something that's really powerful. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you at that. And if you guys know of any other crazy challenges that you'd like to see me try, leave it below in the comments.
That's all, folks.